Hi, welcome to Peter's Practical Tarot. Thank you so much for being here and joining me. This is a tarot love reading for singles and self-love. So we are asking about the energy that is showing up for you for the next 7 days or so. So this is a weekly reading, okay, very short term. And what you're being asked to focus on for your within and then any energy that's coming your way. If you're ready for your reading, you can go ahead and check out the timestamps below. As this is a love reading, I would recommend checking your Venus placement, but you can always check your sun sign, your moon, your rising, whatever is calling to you. Maybe it's a random timestamp that's calling your name, okay? You get to decide and take ownership of your journey here and decide which of the messages that you hear are for you. So yeah, if you have any questions about the spread or the reading here, please feel free to ask. I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. If there were any messages for you here, should I do more readings like this? All right. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Aries, Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly love messages. We are starting here with the self-love portion of your reading, and then we'll get into any other energy that's coming your way. You have the Santa Muerte or the Death card showing up for you in your innermost and the Page of Cups, okay? So, look, I'm going to say, with this in your innermost, I do feel like there is something that you're being asked to leave behind, whether this is an old relationship, a pattern, something within you is transforming. You could be having a change of heart in regards to dang. Okay. Look, I just heard you could be having a change of heart in regards to the types of relationships that you're seeking. You could be having a change of heart in regards to a specific person. If you have somebody on your mind, you might be wondering if this is time to walk away from this, or if there is something that can be created from the situation. Like you could, for those of you that have somebody on your mind, okay? But for others, it's I am seeing this as a breaking of patterns, okay? With the Death card showing up, it's like there's something that you're leaving behind. You're saying, I am putting this to rest and I am going to try something new, something different, okay? I do feel like your focus right now is yourself. This is the self-love portion of the reading. And what is about self-love, right? With the Page of Cups, okay? This is really saying, pour that cup of love onto yourself. What are you doing to nourish yourself, nurture yourself, to really honor your feelings? Are you listening to your feelings? Are you listening to your heart? I feel like before you put yourself out there, there is you're being asked here, right? Like there's a need to pay attention to what your heart is telling you about what it wants and what it wants to leave behind, because your heart is calling to you right now like, hey, something isn't working, okay? We need to let some things go, and only you know the answer to what those things are. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the rest of the reading. Let's see what else is showing up for Aries. What is coming Aries' way over here? All right, you have the communication. Okay, you have the aces. Wow, two ones. All right, 1-1. New beginnings, new potential beginnings. Okay, look, you could be getting some news. You could be hearing from people over here with the Magician. What it could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be Aquarius, Aries. What else is no, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. Dang, I'm really blanking on the Magician. Anyway, look, doesn't have to be. Those were the signs that I got here, but it could be any energy. All right, the point is that be mindful with the Magician showing up reversed. I'm gonna say sometimes it can be a little bit of a manipulative energy. It could be misspeaking or misrepresenting itself, okay, the way, because it showed up reversed. So be mindful of people who might be trying to smoosh you, talk to you. With the Ace of Swords, like I said, like you might be hearing from people. This could be new people. With the with the 2 wands, this could be new people coming into your life, okay? But I'm not gonna dismiss it. For some of you, and this could be like, I don't know, I feel like especially if you already have this energy of somebody that you maybe didn't quite trust, that maybe lied to you before, that maybe didn't show themselves authentically or misrepresented themselves, like they could be coming back. All right, you get to decide what you do with that energy, of course, whether you accept them or you move past that. But be aware that trust yourself. That's why you're strengthening yourself. That's why you're strengthening your heart space, because you'll know if this person is coming to you with new truths, really trying to talk things out, or if they're up to their old ways again. All right, Aries. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. Actually, let me pull this, all right? Because we have the sword, we have the magician. All right, can we tell me about this person? This person is trying to get in touch with Aries. What do they actually want to say? Like, what do they actually want to say? Okay, you have, it is what it is. Yeah, look, you know what it is. It is what it is. Like, so trust yourself. Trust that you know what that means to you. Okay, like you're gonna know. It's gonna mean different things for different people. Okay, but you know what it is. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Aries. All right, but thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. If there were any messages for you, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are greatly appreciated, and let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. All right, we are gonna shuffle and move on to Taurus. All right. Hello, Taurus, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly love messages. We are starting with your own energy here. All right. Now, this is the self-love part of the reading, and then we'll get into what else is coming for you. You have the King of Swords and the Devil. Very strong energy showing up for you here, okay? Now, I'm going to say, you know, with the devil speaks of release. The devil is, you know, it talks about the things that are making us feel trapped, that are making us feel bound here. You know, this can look like a lot of, you know, this could be mental, you know, like self-limiting beliefs, ideas, values, things that we were taught, that we were told this is how you're supposed to be living your life, and now we're feeling trapped by those ideas, right? This can also be very much in the material realm, right? Like bad habits, bad connections, bad interactions, you know, the way that we navigate the world, okay? I mean, it could even look like addictions. It could even look like, yeah, right? Yeah, okay? So I do feel like you're being called to check in with yourself. Check in with yourself about the things that are keeping you trapped, like making you feel trapped and making you feel like you can't be genuinely who you are or yourself here, because I do see that in your innermost, you are trying to rise up. The King of Swords is very much boss vibes, okay? They are a leader. They take charge. They're very smart. They're very logical, but you could be feeling trapped by a lot of things around you, all right? So what is it that you need to release is what the devil is asking you, like to get very, very real with yourself. The King of Swords here, I'm going to say, as a good leader, you know, they're very adaptable. They're open-minded. So you might be in an energy of learning right now. You could be learning about yourself. You could be learning about your love life. You could be just kind of taking different perspectives, I'm going to say. You know, with the King of Swords, it's not like you're taking everybody's perspectives and then trying to make it work and accommodate everybody, right? It's like you are taking in different ideas. Maybe you're learning a lot. Maybe you're reading a lot of books, learning a lot of new things, listening to different people's suggestions. And then as a leader of yourself, right? You taking charge of your own self here, you get to decide what works for you, what applies to you, and what it is that you want to implement to support yourself here, okay? But do keep an open mind is what I'm seeing. Now, let's see what's coming up for you in love, like anything else, anybody else, anything else in your love life right now, all right? Yeah, sorry, this felt very much about you. I don't know how it relates to your love life. I hope that you can apply it, but I feel like there were just messages for you here, Taurus. All right, look, you have the Nine of Wands showing up here and the Six of Cups. Wow, look, I'm gonna say you do have some past energy showing up here. For some of you, this could be a person, okay? This is Scorpio energy in case that's significant. It doesn't have to be, Scorpio is the opposite of Taurus, right? So it could also be the energy of just people who have opposed you before, maybe people that you've been in conflict with here, okay? If it's not a specific person, I do feel like thinking about people that maybe made you feel at odds with yourself, people who may have even hurt your inner child is something that I'm getting, okay? But I feel like there's this need to address this energy. Wow, my goodness golly, did you, was that just, yeah. I felt like my throat closed up. Some of y'all are not ready to talk about all these things. Goodness golly. I sense that. Wow. But look, what I want to say about this is that okay, for some of you, there could be like a person literally coming from your past, maybe trying to reconnect, maybe trying to talk to you, maybe trying to talk things out and see what's up. All right. And for others of you, I feel like you're being asked to work through this energy, the past hurt, people who have hurt, I'm thinking of, I don't know, I'm seeing just like a very hurt part of yourself that wants to be loved in a certain way. And you maybe had a lot of people that just didn't know how to love you the right way. And I feel like you're being asked to check in with yourself, whether that is, how do I want to be loved? And then if you're ready to push this into, how can I learn to love myself the way that I want to be loved? How am I showing myself that I love myself? I do get the sense of a lot of inner child healing needing to happen. Because it could be very much affecting your love life and your connection. Yeah, dang Taurus, look, I'm sorry. But I am seeing a lot of independent work, especially with the Nine of Wands over here. The Nine is very individualistic. It's about you. I'm seeing this as like you needing to strengthen yourself here, to open yourself up and get yourself ready for more connections. If you're looking for, like a love connection over here, I feel like there's a lot of work that needs to happen within first. The Nine of Wands does want you to check in with yourself about boundaries. Okay, so I like to call this the balance of the boundaries, because it's not about keeping people out. It's not about always saying no. And, like, I am strong because I defend myself and I don't allow anybody to hurt me, right? Like that's not a healthy boundary, right? The balance would be like knowing when to let people in, knowing when to open up your heart, knowing when to ask for support as well. Okay. So where do you lie in this balance over here? What does the balance look like for you? What is it that you need to address at this time? Okay. Yeah, Taurus, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. All right, I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are greatly appreciated, and let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. All right, we are going to move on to Gemini. I'm going to do a quick shuffle here. Wow, Gemini, I just looked at the, welcome Gemini, I'm going to say I looked at the time, it was 11:11. I don't know, I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, welcome Gemini, Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. We are starting this reading with the self-love portion of your reading. You have the King of Pentacles showing up and the Knight of Wands. Woo! All right, look, some of y'all are getting ready to charge forward. Some of y'all could be getting ready to find some exciting moments. Or put yourself out there. Okay, the Knight of Wands. I don't know. I'm seeing this as like you trying new things, exploring new options, seeking excitement. Some of y'all could be seeking some fun adventures. Okay. And I'm getting the sense that you are kind of getting ready. All right. I feel like the universe is kind of saying, hey, go ahead. If you feel ready, go ahead and charge forward. All right. And, be careful. But I do see you kind of embodying this energy at this time now with the King of Pentacles in your deep within, though. I'm going to say that you are being asked to very much take care of yourself, take care of your needs, okay? I'm almost seeing this, because in your deep within, you're a King Gemini, but you're acting as a Knight, so you're not completely, charging full force into a situation, okay? So slow down when you can, when you want to. Make sure that you are prioritizing yourself and prioritizing your needs. The reversal of the King of Pentacles is asking me to remind you to not give too much of yourself too soon, okay? Because I'm going to say the King of Pentacles is a provider. It likes to come bearing gifts. It gives so much, right? Like so much time, so much energy, so much money, so much effort into something. And the reversal to me is saying right now, make sure that you are giving to yourself first, okay? And take it slow. The Knight of Wands, I'm going to say, I'm really getting that easy come, easy go kind of energy, right? So if you start something and it's just like going full force and blah, 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 you can end up feeling depleted, right? So take it slow, okay? Check in with yourself, take care of yourself first and foremost. So let's see if there's any reciprocity. What's coming if you're putting yourself out there in this Knight of Wands energy, Gemini? What's coming your way? All right. Ooh, Magician. Goodness golly. Yeah, some of y'all could be getting messages from somebody soon. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Look, you can have a connection that's very healing in some ways, okay? You have the Three of Swords showing up reversed over here, which I know, the Three of Swords can carry a little bit of heartache, a little bit of heartbreak. Goodness golly, why do exes just want to show up in readings, okay? Look, okay, so for some of you, if there is somebody that maybe you had a bit of a falling out with or something like that, there is a healing potential showing up here, okay? The Three of Swords reversed to me is saying, okay, yes, y'all can work through this. The Magician to me is saying if you use your resources adequately, right? If you talk things out, if you use that passionate energy to inspire you, if you use, like your communication skills, communicate clearly, communicate compassionately, right? Like blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Healing can happen, okay? For those of you that this isn't like you have somebody on your mind or anything like that, I feel like you could have a brand new connection that can be very healing for you, okay? Just like whatever hurts that you're going through, I feel like you can be in this energy of, I don't know, just like trying new things, welcoming something. I feel like there's going to be a lot of passion. I'm going to say this could be something that starts off very passionately and then, I don't know, sorry, just like so many flames showing up here, okay? But yeah, I'm going to say with the Magician, it is being very conscious about how you're using, I go back to the same thing, right? Are you communicating effectively? Are you using your words clearly, right? Are you asking for what you need? Are you, kind of, like being mindful of your emotions? Are you, is your heart, I would say like balancing balancing your heart chakra. I don't know, I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay. Like, are you opening yourself up, but, like kind of, that doesn't mean that you're letting people trample all over you, right? But are you being vulnerable? Are you being open? Are you being communicative? Okay, so like I feel like if you are working on these things, there's a lot of potential over here for healing and for healing through a connection, right? So I don't know, I'm just gonna throw this out there for some of you who might be feeling like you're not ready to put yourself out there. Look, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, okay? But I do see that you might have more to gain from putting yourself out there and having some new connections. I'm not saying that this is going to be the end all or anything like that, but because the one is just the potential, right? Like you get to decide how you use that energy. But I don't know, just the kind of the way that the cards are here, it's this something that can be very healing for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini, okay? All right, I hope there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes, everything is greatly appreciated. And let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. All right, we are going to move on to Cancer. All right, hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your love messages for the upcoming week. We are starting with self-love portion of your reading. You have the Seven of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups. So this is you showing up in your own reading. I love this, okay? Cancer, I feel like you're always, in my readings, you're always showing up in your own reading, okay? I don't know. I feel like I say that to you a lot, okay? Which I hope there's some Cancers here who are just really standing in their power, feeling strong, strengthening themselves, because like to me that's what that means, right? When you show up in your reading, it's like you're just confident and sure and I don't know, beautiful energy, all right? So look, Queen of Cups, you're here, you're ready, you are sharing your heart, you are saying I'm ready to go, I'm open. I feel like you've definitely been working on strengthening yourself. I'm going to say for some of you, this is intended for kind of more of a singles energy here, but with the Seven of Cups being a card of dating, all right, some of y'all could have been dating, scoping out your options, maybe talking to different people, trying to figure out what's out there. Okay, if it's not that you're talking to different people, it could be that you're trying to figure out what your options are in regards to your love life here. But I do see that you're narrowing things down. There is this with the reversal of the Seven of Cups, there is this indication or suggestion, right, that you kind of start figuring out, hey, what is it that you want to charge forward, and that doesn't have to mean that you're like maybe committing. Maybe you want to keep dating, right? Maybe you're like, but that is you narrowing down your options, right? That is you saying, actually, I am committed to keeping my options open. Okay. So that is still a source of you narrowing down your options, but it's about you gaining that clarity, right? You standing strong. And I'm going to say like that you are with the Queen of Cups in this position, right? Because this is how you are showing up. I feel like there's this need for you to show up authentically, right? So make sure that you are really saying what you mean, speaking from the heart, be who you are, authentically you. So yeah, let's see what else is showing up for Cancer this week. Okay. Hello. Dang, I just heard okay, it's like I don't want to bore you with the song, but because I can't sing for nothing, but I just heard hello, I love you, will you tell me your name? Okay, it's like, and I heard like the song, like hello, I love you, will you tell me your name? Whatever. I don't know. So y'all could be meeting some new people over here. Is like, oh dang, what is that? Like, I love you. So like, what, love at first sight? Something like that. I don't know. Okay, over here. Yeah. Look, some of y'all could have options. Okay, keep an eye out for Leo. Keep an eye out for Tauruses. Okay, but I do feel like you have some fun time showing up here with the Sun. Okay, the Sun wants to remind you to enjoy yourself, to create space for fun, for adventure in your life, to really do the things that make you feel good. Okay, sunflowers are indicative of us following our most authentic selves, you know, the things that are genuine to us. Yeah, I go back to this, and this is how you are showing up. So I feel like in return the universe is not welcoming, like, yeah, well, they're seeing you, welcoming you, and then the universe is providing, right, like these opportunities for you to really shine through. Okay, you could be I'm gonna say some of y'all, yeah, I think I already, right? Did I say you could have options? Okay. Some of these options, I'm going to say some of these options might be more fun and flighty and adventurous. And you could have somebody over here with the Knight of Pentacles reversed that wants to cement something that's a little bit more grounded. Okay, I'm gonna say I feel like they're very slow to act. Do you have to accept this person, you know, just because, you know, maybe they want to cement something and they want to make sure that the foundation is set and clear and that y'all are having a good strong start, but do you have to accept it? No, right? Do you have to wait for them to get it together? No, right? But I do see, you know, this potential. Sorry, and the reason I say like, do you have to accept it is because I feel like they're so slow. So if you decide that, you know, they're worth the wait or whatever, that's up to you. But you know, that this is just kind of a reminder that, I don't know, like, you don't have to accept that if it's not on your time, if it's not on your timing, if it doesn't serve you, you know, you get to make that choice here. All right. Yeah. I think that's all I got. All right, Cancer, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, okay? I hope that there were messages for you here. Sorry, my brain just, like, it was like, woo, messages, and then, like, they were gone. So I think that was all. I hope you got something from this reading. Let me know your likes, comments, subscribes. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. All right, we are going to move on to Leo. Hello. Actually, let me do a quick shuffle. All right, shuffle. Shuffle step. Shuffle step. All right. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly love messages. We are starting with the self-love portion of this reading, Leo. We have the Queen of Swords in your innermost. We have the Queen of Cups. Is how you are showing up. Okay, look, Leo, I'm going to say there seems to be a big divide in between how you are showing up and how you are feeling. The two queens here, right? I feel like they're both representing you at this time, and in your innermost, I feel like you're trying to stay logical. You're trying to be, you know, smart about things, take logical approaches to situations, and then with the Queen of Cups showing up reversed, I'm also seeing this as a little bit of look, I'm sorry, Leo. Okay, look, if it's not your message, it's not your message. Check another placement. But I feel like somebody out there needs to hear it. It's almost like very I'm getting it as like you're trying to be logical. You're trying to be, very clear-headed and navigate things very smartly, but it's almost causing you to have illogical or very highly emotional reactions. Now, I am not saying that emotional is bad, okay? There is a healthy way to show emotions. Actually, we should be accessing our feelings. We should be in touch with what we're saying. We should offer our, offer our heart. Sorry, like the heart just really, I'm not saying that you have to do that right now, okay? But, there's this healthy way to have emotions. And I feel like some of y'all could be struggling because you are trying so hard to either be seen as logical or you're overthinking. Some of y'all could be overthinking your feelings, but I feel like there is this need to, I'm almost seeing it as like the temperance card, where you're balancing your thoughts and your feelings. You're not choosing your thoughts over your feelings and then reasoning out any feelings that come up. And it's not like you're saying, well, I'm gonna feel this way and I don't care what logic tells me. It's like you're finding the middle ground here in order to help you find that balance within yourself. So how much are you listening to your feelings and allowing yourself to process them, and how much are you actually listening to your thoughts and being logical about how you're approaching your feelings? Okay, I feel like those are some big important questions to ask yourself at this time. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of the reading and ask anything that is showing up for you this week, okay? So what is showing up for Leo this week? We have the Knight of Pentacles, wow, and we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, look, you got some people coming your way with some offers over here with the Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus energy, doesn't have to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I do see, I don't know, like some offers. Okay, now I'm gonna say, you're a queen over here. You're even, right, like with everything that you're working through, you're a queen. You're standing strong. You're in your power over here. So you could have some people that you might be wondering if they're up to your level, or they themselves might be wondering if they're up to your level. Okay, so there could be a little bit of a mismatch over here. Like you could be gauging things out and seeing, what is it that they're offering, right? Because they might be a knight, but if they come offering you the right things, then you get to decide if you accept it or not. Okay, I do feel like whomever is showing up, this week or something, like, I don't know, one, I get gifts. I get maybe wanting to cement something, trying to stabilize something, but obviously trust yourself, okay? Like trust your intuition. With the Queen of Cups showing up here, I feel like you're still prioritizing like what your heart is telling you for you before you give too much of yourself. So I'm really seeing you as like observing this person and observing their actions and seeing if their actions really are what you need. So yeah, all right. With the Seven of Wands showing up over here reversed, this could be somebody that I'm going to say this could be somebody that maybe something started off a little bit fighty. I'm getting like play fighting over here. All right. I'm also seeing this as like putting your wand down. All right. So look, with the reversal over here, okay, because the Seven of Wands can be of like us standing in our power, really needing to strengthen, find that strength within ourselves and stand for what we believe in and things like that. But, and I'm not saying that you're allowing people to, stomp all over you or anything like that, okay? But I'm seeing it more of like a checking in with yourself about where you might have been pushing opportunities, because I almost get like choices as well with the seven, like different choices coming your way over here, but you might be pushing or missing out on opportunities if you're closed and you're just kind of like pushing people away and like, I'm strong, I'm logical, like I don't need anybody to, that's the Queen of Swords, right? I don't need anybody to take care of me. I take care of myself, right? But then you're pushing potential suitors or people that have things to offer you. So look, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, you don't, take it or leave it. All right. But if there were any messages that resonated with you, Please feel free to let me know your likes, comments, subscribes. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. Right? Thank you for sharing your energy with me, Leo. We are going to move on to who are we moving on to? It's after Leo, Virgo. All right, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Let me do a quick shuffle. All right. Wow. All right, shuffle, cut. All right, hello Virgo, Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. We're starting with the self-love portion of your reading. And we have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles showing up for you here. Now, I'm going to say, Virgo, I do see that you are very in your head right now. You could have a lot of thoughts plaguing you. I'm going to say you could have a lot of ideas that are not your own circling your mind. Okay, these could be ideas around your love life or just around your general life, you know, things that people may be telling you, suggestions that people may be giving you that you seem to be working through. Sorry, like I'm just really seeing, right, like all of these swords over here, like really kind of attacking, you know, the face. And it's like you're fighting a lot of ideas that aren't your own, right? So there could be this need, but I feel like with the reversal that you're like separating yourself from that you're deciding, hey, you know what, I'm not gonna believe that lie, or I'm not gonna believe that, you know, that is not a belief that I have, that is not a value that I have. You could be separating yourself from maybe like people are telling you too many things about the kind of person that you should date, or too many things about what you should be looking for or what you want or blah blah blah, right? Whatever it is. And I do see you working through these at this time and actually finding that self-worth, that self-value. Virgo, this is a card of Virgo. Actually, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of Virgo, which is beautiful because it's, to me, you standing in your power, you recognizing your worth, you knowing that you worked so hard to be where you are right now. Is this your final form? Absolutely not. You still have level ups to come over here, but you're seeing, hey, you know what, I've been working on myself. Hey, you know what, I've done this for me. Hey, you know what, you know, like I'm strong, I'm good. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this is such a beautiful position to be in, because while it does speak of singlehood and singleness, like I mean like individuality, right? So sorry, in the terms of love messages and dating messages, right, it's very somebody who's very like strong and single and independent over here. And for some of you that just might be where you're at and you're like, cool, I'm good, I'm happy, I'm here. I feel like you're enjoying that. And for others of you, it's like that's exactly where you want to be, to welcome in somebody that meets you there, right? Or that matches that energy, right? It's like you can take care of yourself. You don't need anybody to take care of you. And you've worked so hard. But then that's also what makes you like just like a good partner, like somebody just ready to, like, I don't know, put yourself out there if that's what you want. All right. Because I'm almost getting the sense that some of you are just so happy being single right now and like enjoy it, right? Like you're enjoying the fruits of your labor here. So yes, you do you. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming your way though. What's the energy coming your way over here? All right, for Virgo, we have the Three of Cups showing up reversed, and we have the Three of Swords showing up over here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, look, whew, three's a crowd, isn't it? You know, for some of you, I'm gonna say, like, you could have been healing through. Yeah, you could be healing through some breakups. You could be healing through some hurts. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there, the energy showing up. Okay, some of you could be healing through some cheating, some relationships where you may have been lied to, misled. All right, like, yeah, like that three's a crowd kind of thing. If it wasn't like cheating or necessarily like a third party situation, I go back to this Eight of Swords. There could be just a lot of people meddling in your business, trying to tell you how to live your life. You could have had people meddle in between you and a partner's situation and maybe even cost a breakup or something like that. But I feel like that is something that you are healing through. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this. You know, and this isn't permanent energy, right? This is the temporary energy, what we're feeling for the week. I feel like for this, you know, for this week, you are being asked to just focus on yourself for the time being. Okay, you might even be taking some time away from friends. You might even be kind of taking a step back from your social circles and families with Three of Cups showing up reversed. I'm seeing this as be you narrowing down your, like, who are the people that your social circles, right? Like, who are the people that I want to actually surround myself with? Who's real? Who can I talk to? Who can I process things with? Who do I believe, right? And so there's a sense of you being very focused on yourself this week, at least just for this week, okay? But I do get the sense that it's going to lead to a lot of healing. Something that I'm going to throw out there, okay, with the Three of Swords, okay? This in particular, like, yes, you might have had people stab you in the back. Yes, you might have had people hurt you. But do be mindful of, the ways that you may have hurt yourself, okay? Particularly in any past connections. I'm not saying, like, I'm not finger pointing and saying, like, it was all your fault, or like you're blah blah blah. Like, no, I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. This isn't the blame game. We're not finger pointing here, okay? This is more about taking ownership of things that we could have done differently, right? Like, did I advocate for myself enough? Did I advocate for my needs? Did I like maybe aggravate situations by blah blah blah, whatever it was, okay? Like, you're not blaming yourself. This is more about clearing those thoughts and those ideas in your head so that you can be more aware of it, so that you don't repeat the cycles later, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Virgo, but I hope that there were messages for you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. If there were any messages for you here, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Your likes, comments, subscribes are greatly appreciated, and let me know you like to see more readings like this. All right, we are going to move on to Libra. Hello, Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly love messages. We are starting with the self-love portion of your reading, and then we'll get into what's coming your way. You have the Seven of Swords and the Chariot card showing up reversed here. Wow, like, I choked up. Strong energy, I'm gonna say, but I choked up right here. All right, some of y'all, you could be, your love life could be at a standstill. It could be at a halt. Okay, I do feel like you're working through some past negative experiences with the Seven of Swords. Okay, this could be being manipulated, being cheated on, being lied to. Okay, there could have been past relationships that left you feeling very hurt, but the reversal is telling me that you are close to wrapping up some sort of cycle, Libra, but you're still in need of reflecting, okay? The Chariot does say, the energy is still showing up here, which is about charging forward, charging toward what you want, charging toward success here. But you're not quite there yet, because I feel like for a lot of you, you still need to figure out what it is that you are leaving behind. And for some of you, you still need to work through the effects that some of these lies, these manipulations had on you, so that it's not something that you project into your future partners. All right. Look, that's how I got it. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the reading, Libra. See what else is showing up for you. All right. Libra. Whoa. All right, we have Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor reversed. Wow, more. It's, yeah. Okay, look. I feel like, for some of you, I'm gonna throw this out there. If you have somebody on your mind, I'm gonna say apply. Everything that we talked about over here. Okay, because I feel like you could have a connection that's waiting to happen. All right, so like, if you have somebody on your mind, it could be that this connection itself is at a standstill. For others of you, it could be new energy trying to find you, trying to come your way. With the Emperor showing up here, I'm seeing somebody very in charge, very passionate, somebody who's going to be ready to, like, charge toward you, make it happen with you. I'm seeing, this is Cancer and Aries energy, both cardinal. I would say they're exactly compatible. But what I would say is that they both charge forward and take care of business over here. So you could be finding somebody that charges forward with you, right? Like that, and that makes you feel ignited and passionate again. But this seems to be at a standstill or kind of on hold over here because of the healing that still needs to happen within you at this time. Now, I do see with the Two of Pentacles, I do see this sense of balance. You finding this balance within yourself. You finding this balance with somebody else, all right? Like look, who's this? Libra. You could be meeting your match soon, all right? Like, it's coming. I feel like the sooner, look, you get to decide. You're on your own journey. I am not trying to rush you. I'm not gonna, right? But I do feel like as you work through this healing, it's not like you're ever going to be fully 100% healed. But as you start to recognize some of the hurts, how they're affecting your connections, as you start to doing that self-love and self-healing work, opportunities, potential balanced relationships are going to come your way. I feel like the Two of Pentacles also wants to remind you to not rush and charge forward toward things. Okay, so for those of you who already have somebody on your mind, take it slow. For those of you who's and this energy is trying to find you and coming in, it's a reminder to not rush into anything. Okay, the Two of Pentacles is, yes, that first step towards success and really cementing things, finding that balance with each other, but you're doing it slowly, right? Like you're not going full force. You know, the Chariot and the Emperor, sometimes they want to go full force, but that's why they're reversed here, because you're taking it slow. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Libra. All right, but I hope that there were messages for you here. And if there were, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. All right, we are going to move on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your love messages for the upcoming week. We are starting with the self-love portion of your reading. Now you have the King of Wands and the Empress showing up for you here reversed. And now I'm gonna say that you could be taking a step back. Okay, maybe creating some space for yourself. I feel like you're strengthening the way that you see yourself with the King of Wands in your innermost. I'm getting some sort of internal glow up. Okay, you may be learning how to find passion within yourself, exploring your creativity, exploring your creative pursuits. I'm even seeing this as you taking a step back to figure out, hey, what is it that I'm charging toward? What is it that inspires me? What is it that makes me feel good? It could be what makes you feel independently, or what makes you feel good in a connection, right? And before you charge forward, there's this clarity that you're gaining within yourself here. Like I said, I do feel like glow up time, all right? And I think the beautiful part about this is that it's coming from your deep within. This isn't like a fake it till you make it sort of energy. I feel like you are going to start feeling stronger over here because you've been working maybe on your internal healing, maybe because you've been gaining clarity, all right? So like it's like you're going to, dang, I'm getting it. It's like you're radiating from the inside out here at this time, okay? Now with the Emperor showing up reversed, I do see that you're prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your needs. This is where I see a little bit of the holding your energy back. Okay, I'm gonna say make sure that you're creating space for nurture, for self-care. Okay, I see the balance of this, finding time for fun and joy, you know, with yourself, for yourself, and also with the Empress, acknowledging your feelings, validating your emotions, having a softer approach to yourself as well, making sure that this could be, that you're nourishing your heart, nourishing your soul. Okay, taking care of little Scorpio here. Okay, I'm going to say, because the Empress is showing up reversed, just a little reminder that we do not allow this energy to veer into overindulgence, because sometimes, we use self-care as an excuse to overindulge in things like that, which can end up harming us even more. You know how to take care of yourself, okay? But I just want to throw the reminder out there. Now, let's see what else is showing up for Scorpio this week. What is showing up for Scorpio this week? You have the Two of Swords showing up reversed over here, and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Weird. Okay, not weird. Okay, no, it's not weird, I promise. Well, okay, sorry, I'm blushing. Some of y'all could have a decision to make about a potential flame. Okay, this could be some sort of offer with the Ace of Wands that might be very passionate, I'm getting a lot of passion, a lot of lust. I'm getting somebody like spitting game at you, okay? Like maybe trying to make you some offers over here, and you're trying to decide, is this something that I want? Is this something that I need in my life right now? Okay, so anyway, the potential for some fun times are there if you want them, okay? I'm gonna say the Ace of Wands is showing up reverse, so I don't see it as something that, like you get to decide, right? You get to decide if it's something that you want to nurture or something that you want to keep alive. How long do you want to keep the flame alive is what I feel like is going to be part of your decision making over here. Okay, but the reverse to me is indicating that it's something that can be, very fleeting, very, very for the week being time, coming and going sort of thing. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there just because the energy is also showing up here. For some of you, you could have a choice to make it heard it as an old flame. Okay, like somebody from the past could be coming, somebody that maybe you had a false start with. Okay, that's another thing here with the Ace of Wands reverse is like something that started that didn't quite pan out, and now you have a choice to make about whether you're welcoming this person back into your life, or you're deciding to cut them out for good, something like that over here. So keep an eye out for that energy here. I'm gonna ask for those of you who are hearing from an old flame, what are they saying? What are they actually wanting to tell you over here? Wow, I don't even want to tell you what fell. There's a card that fell on the floor and it's just staring me right in the face, but I'll take it. Yup. Okay, look, you know what? I'm gonna take it. This card here fell right. Like, the thing is that it fell right and in front of me, and it. Okay, so that is what this person might be telling you. Okay, let's make things right. Okay, he was just staring at me, so I had to take it. Okay, you get to decide if you accept it or not. Okay, and then sorry, when the blank one came out, I deliberately put in a blank one because it's about you. Right, you trusting yourself, you trusting your intuition, you know what this person wants. Okay, so for some of you, maybe it is about, that they want to make things right. For some of you, it's like, that it's something else completely different. Okay, this is about trusting your intuition and what it's telling you about this person. So I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. Okay, I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are greatly appreciated, and they let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. All right, I'm going to move on to Sagittarius. Actually, I would like to do a good old shuffle first, okay? Wow, okay. Nope. Nope, they're good. Okay. I thought I saw a card flipped over, but I don't think I did. All right. Wow. All right. Sagittarius, welcome, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly love messages. We are starting this reading with the self-love portion. We have the Three of Wands showing up for you reversed here, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Wow, I'm gonna say I do see progress happening for you. I feel like you're moving forward. Some of you could be moving forward past something, maybe something that hasn't quite worked out, or you could be deciding to make some moves toward your love life. Okay, there is progress overall, but I'm also going to say there is also delay. So for this week, you might be feeling like things aren't happening as fast as you want them to, but I feel this need to remind you that, like, hey, you're still making moves. It's just like things aren't panning out as quickly as you'd like. With the Three of Wands, I'm even seeing for some of you, okay, maybe this is a side note, there could be even like travel delays, or things that you want to explore and get out there and do that just aren't happening right now. Okay, I'm not saying that they're not going to happen. It's just kind of a little bit of a standstill at this moment, Sagittarius. Okay, with the Three of Wands, I feel like with the reversal, I feel like it's saying, hey, you know what? Take advantage of this slowdown of things kind of taking a step back to go within, okay? Pay attention to your internal realm, like what are your feelings telling you, exploring your mind over here. You could be taking this time to learn about yourself, really check in with yourself about, those ambitions, those things, whatever it is that you're trying to charge toward, just have some self-exploration. I'm really hearing, exploring yourself is going to be good for you at this time. With the Four of Pentacles, before this forward movement, you could be needing to let go of something is what I'm going to say. Okay, the Four of Pentacles can speak to, yes, finding that stability, okay, having a little level up here, okay, but I'm also seeing this as, it can also indicate hoarding, right, hanging on to something that is no longer serving you, or not seeking forward movement out of fear. Okay, so that could be some of the realizations that you're having within yourself here about like, where have you been holding yourself back? What haven't you allowed yourself to release in order to continue to have this forward movement? So let's see what else is showing up for Sagittarius this week. All right, who is coming? What is coming? Dang, what did I say? Who? What energy is coming towards Sagittarius this week? Wow. All right, you have, oh my goodness, you have the Ace of Cups showing up reversed. You have the Judgment card showing up reversed. All right, look, I'm gonna tell you, look, the card fell and it just fell and it's staring me right in the face. Okay, if you have Scorpio placements, maybe check out your Scorpio placements too. I'm gonna throw that out there. Okay, you don't have to have the Queen of Swords. It could be a Libra. It does not have to be a Libra. Okay, it could be look, I'm just gonna okay, look, okay, I'm gonna start with singles, people who don't have anybody on their mind. Okay, and then I'll get into those of you that are maybe thinking about somebody or that have an ex lingering around you. Okay, because you have the Judgment card showing up reversed. You have the Ace of Cups showing up reversed as well. Okay, so first of all, what I'm seeing for those of you, you know, that I was saying, you know, there's forward movement, there's progress. Okay, you could be finding, you know, this Queen of Swords for you. Okay, like somebody who is very smart, somebody who's very logical. You could even be coming to, I'm gonna say it could be somebody that you might even initially dismiss. Okay, but I do get an energy of somebody who's very independent. They know how to take care of themselves. They could be coming from a divorce. Okay, I'm getting like somebody who's maybe even has some, you know, recent breakup lingering in their energy, or that you're wondering, right, like, is this the smart thing to do? Is this logical? Do we make sense together? Right, like you might be having a lot of questions about this person. Okay, I feel like that's kind of how you'll recognize that energy. Now, what I'm going to say is that there are delays here, okay? If you look at this upright, okay, with the Ace of Cups, this is a potential. The potential for a loving relationship to grow, something that's emotionally fulfilling. Judgment is the second chance at love here that you could have. But before this comes in for you, I go back to you and you needing to take a step back and figure out what it is that you are releasing, what it is that makes you feel good, what inspires you, what it is that you're trying to charge toward over here. So I feel like the self-love and self-healing work is going to precede these wonderful things coming in for you, okay? Now, I'm going to throw this out there because the energy is showing up, all right? The Judgment reversed always screams exes, okay? Or people from the past, okay? Somebody asking you for a second chance. They could be a Libra. They could be an air sign. Does not have to be. I do feel like this person might be, they might be very good with words, or they might know the right things to say to try to kind of get you on their side. But yeah, you know, with the Ace of Cups, I am seeing as something that didn't quite work out, a little flop over here. This person's going to want to talk about it. I'm going to ask from this little deck over here, you know, what are their genuine intentions? What does this person actually want with Sagittarius right now? Like, why are they reaching out? Okay. We have availability. They want to know if you're available. I don't know. See, what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay. What is that like? Okay. Let me make it up to you. Okay, look, you know, I'm getting a smoocher energy. Okay, it doesn't have to be. Maybe they genuinely just want to know if you're good, if you're up to it, like how they can make it up to you. Okay, they could want to talk about fixing things. Like I said at the beginning, the potential is there. You know, Judgment Cups, if it was upright, it'd be like, yeah, go for it. All right. But the reversal to me, I go back to this, you gaining clarity within yourself so that, you know, then you can turn these right side up and welcome in something new. For others of you, though, I am seeing this as, you know, just be mindful, you know, be careful. Okay, it is possible that it doesn't go anywhere if you are, you know, I'm going to pull an advice card for you. Okay, I don't know, I'm going to pull an advice card for you. Okay, what can Sagittarius do? What should Sagittarius do in regards to the situation? Okay, you have the oh goodness golly, the Six of Cups is a card of reconciliation. Okay, Sagittarius, what is going on? Look, okay, what I'm gonna say, if y'all are looking for a reconciliation, okay, the sixes speak of balance. Okay, what is it that y'all need to do to make sure that you are finding that harmony within yourself? Are you actually reconciling? With the Four of Pentacles, I'm gonna go back to this. If this is going to move forward, I feel like there is something that y'all are gonna have to release in order to make things work out. Okay, Sagittarius, but look, if the energy of reconciliation is there, if that is what you're really looking for, I'm gonna leave it there. But I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know your likes, comments, subscribes. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this and if there was anything in here for you. We are going to move on to Capricorn. Goodness golly. I'm going to do a shuffle. Oh, Sagittarius. What hijinks are you getting into? I feel like Sagittarius is always getting into certain hijinks and hijinks. Oh, jinkies. All right. Sorry. Oh, goodness golly. I need some. Hello, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. I am going to say, I don't know why, I've been having a lot of interruptions when it comes to Capricorn, okay? So I don't know if y'all been facing, have been having like a lot of distractions or a lot of people trying to, I don't know, like get in the way of your progress. I don't know what is this energy, but it's just funny to me because I feel like this is like the third or fourth reading that I do that's in all signs where Capricorn gets interrupted in some way. And look, okay, let's move on. Let's move on to your actual reading, okay? We're starting with the self-love portion here. We have the Four of Wands showing up reversed. Goodness golly, in your innermost, and then we have the King of Swords showing up reversed. Over here is how you are showing up, okay? Look, I'm gonna say, for some of you, you may be having difficulties standing in your power, difficulties charging toward what it is that you want. The King of Swords is somebody who very much takes care of business. They're smart, they're logical, they charge toward what they want, they need, very clear-headed, but the reversal to me is indicating that you're not making a lot of moves right now, okay? I'm going to say, because this does roll the realm of the mind, there could be something that you're gaining clarity around. With the Four of Wands showing up in your deep within, this could be your past failed connections. This could be, some of y'all could have a person on your mind. Some of you could have, I'm going to throw this out there because the King of Swords can denote divorce, okay? So this could be somebody that you had a big breakup from, a big separation. Like there could be like that one person, right? I even heard like the one that got away, that you might perceive as the one that got away, okay? Somebody like if it's an individual, for those of you, okay, like you would know who it is because it's somebody that you maybe felt like you had a very deep spiritual connection with, okay? With the Four of Wands, this is about that finding your flame, your match. Like some of y'all might even feel like this was your twin flame, or whatever, if you believe in that, or just somebody that you felt very connected to, that their energy is kind of lingering around, okay? So whether they are very much in your life or whether this is an energy just somebody that you cannot let go of because they're still in your head and your circles, I do feel like they're affecting your ability to move forward and charge towards something new, okay? For those of you that do not have a specific person in mind, I'm going to say that, yes, your past connections are affecting you. There's something about you sitting with this energy, isolating, taking that time to yourself before you make any moves towards someone new, because there could be cycles that you are repeating here and bringing into your new relationships because you haven't taken a step back and figured out, hey, what hasn't worked out? Hey, where have I, how, okay, look, I'm going to say, because the Four of Wands usually has two figures here, but seeing one person, I do see this as you taking ownership and accountability of your role in the situations that haven't worked out in the past, okay? Now, I am not saying this to finger point. I am not saying this to blame you. I'm not saying that it was your fault that things did not work out, okay? Please hear me out, okay? What I am saying is that, any breakup, anything that didn't quite work out, yes, like sometimes, so for example, look, I'm just going to throw this example out there, okay? Like maybe you were cheated on, right? And that is a dick move for somebody to do that to you, right? Like, or to not treat you, to not value you, okay? Like that's an example, all right? But I want to say, I'm not saying that it was your fault that you got cheated on or that you had any blame in being cheated on, right? Like that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying in this sense would be, this could look like, taking ownership for, well, maybe I didn't set clear boundaries, right? Maybe I wasn't speaking my needs truly. Maybe I wasn't communicating clearly, or maybe whatever it was, okay? Like, it doesn't have to be like it was your fault. Like, you have no control, right? If somebody decided to make a dick move toward you, not see your worth, not value you, this isn't because you didn't deserve it. You deserve to be treated the way you want, right? And also, we are human beings who constantly make mistakes and constantly are growing and evolving, right? So there's the sense of you needing to sit with yourself and checking in about, where you can take more ownership of your love life, right? And responsibility for your yourself in connections, right? Like, you know, because if you're not expressing yourself, if you're not expressing your needs or your emotions, how are you going to have those met? Okay, like that's a little bit of the energy that I'm getting here. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to go ahead and get into what else is coming for you this week. So what is coming toward Capricorn this week? All right. We have Ace of Swords. Wow, some of y'all are definitely getting communication here. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah, look, I feel like you could have somebody, could be an air sign, could be a fire sign, could be, I'm getting Leo specifically. It doesn't have to be Leo. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you know, just in case those mean anything, doesn't have to be, but somebody wants to talk to you, they want to share something with you. This could be a new person, okay, a new person that's maybe like they're seeing you, they want to talk to you, like a new love offer, okay, or maybe even just like a getting to know you kind of thing, okay. Aces can be new beginnings, new something, okay. The start of something fresh, something new. You get to decide. You get to decide if you accept it. You get to decide if you are welcoming it in. But I do see the potential for new connections there. With the Seven of Wands, I'm going to say though, like you are kind of being asked to take a step back. So the Seven of Wands is very fierce, very forward moving, you know, charges forward toward everything. But, you know, sometimes they're so concerned with their safety and so concerned with taking care of situations over here that, you know, they can push away. They can push away people. They can push away the right supports if they're a little bit too dismissive or aggressive, or, you know, it's almost like a sense of, you know, focusing so much on taking care of yourself and protecting yourself that you end up pushing people that might have good intention, okay? And so check in with yourself about what that looks like for you. I feel like if you're going to welcome this in, you're being asked with the reversal to kind of put your wand down a little bit, okay? That doesn't mean that you're allowing people to stomp all over you, right? That just means that you're keeping your ears open, being willing to listen, and then trust your intuition. If you do need to, you know, if you do need to stand up for yourself and defend yourself in some way, okay, like know that you have that ability within you, okay, Capricorn? Yeah, all right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. All right. That's what I have for you right now, Capricorn. I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are greatly appreciated. And let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. All right, we are going to move on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly love messages. I do want to do a little shuffle here. All right, thank you. And we are starting with the self-love portion of this reading. You have the Two of Wands showing up reversed. You have the Three of Pentacles showing up reversed. I feel like this is a week for, I heard delayed gratification. Okay, so whatever that means for you, okay? So it could mean that good things, that gratification, you feeling good will be coming your way. It just seems to be delayed a little bit right now, okay? And the Two of Wands, this could be because you need to narrow down your choices. You could be choosing between two paths, right? Like, what do I want to pursue in my love life? Do I want to pursue a love life right now? Is something that you might be asking yourself. You know, what do I want to focus on? What is it that I want to nurture? You know, with the Three of Pentacles, some of y'all could be focused on nurturing and nourishing yourself, taking care of your material realm, right? So this could look like focusing on your career, focusing on your health, focusing on your living space, okay? Okay, so like you could be kind of paying more attention to those things than maybe your love life at this moment, okay? Now, I want to say, you know, the Three of Pentacles does speak of cooperation, okay, and collaboration, but I feel like you're doing a lot of this work on your own and by yourself right now. So you could be even choosing to isolate or narrow down your social circles, narrow down, for those of you that are maybe dating a couple of people over here, you could be narrowing down your options and your choices as far as to who you want to give your energy to. I feel like you're being very selective at this moment, or you're being asked to be more selective about where you're spending your energy at this time. So let's see, we're gonna go ahead and see what else is coming toward Aquarius at this time. You have the Eight of Wands, woo, and you have the Strength card. I want to throw this out there. Some of y'all could have a Leo just charging your way, okay? Leo could be Sagittarius, okay? But I'm getting fire energy, okay? Somebody that's going to compliment you over here, okay? If it's not a Leo person, I'm going to say it could be somebody that is very different to your type, very different to, like, you might even see them as an opposite, okay? Because Leo is the opposite of Aquarius. So you could even be running into somebody that is very unlikely. Like, how do I say this? Like, you might not think this person is your type, or this is somebody that you might have not given a second glance to, but I feel like this person is going to be very vulnerable toward you, charge forward. The Eight of Wands can be like good news, okay? So there could be something that they want to share with you, that I don't know, I'm getting like somebody getting ready to like be very vulnerable and share their feelings with you over here, okay, Aquarius? Do you have to accept what their offers? Do you have to welcome them in? Absolutely not, okay? You do you. But this is very, very much there, okay? For some of you, I'm going to throw this out there. I also see this as you being asked to be vulnerable with yourself. Check in with yourself about how receptive you are being, whether you're being vulnerable with others, sharing your feelings, okay? The Strength card reversed to me is saying about, you know, to get in touch with the softer sides of yourself. You know, sometimes we think that strength is, you know, standing in our power and just, you know, like, I don't cry, I'm strong because I don't cry. But the Strength card reverse is reminding you that no, you know, vulnerability, having a softer approach to things, being, you know, open to sharing your feelings and things like that is also a form of strength. If not, sometimes it's a bit greater form of strength, because that's what takes true strength, right? And that's when you really are brave, when you're willing to put yourself in a vulnerable situation with, particularly with others. You know, I feel like, you know, for some of you, it's like I don't know, like, look, I'm getting some feelings being professed here, okay? Whether people are professing their, I just heard their undying love for you, or you are opening up about your feelings towards something. I do get some sort of communication and feelings being spoken about, Aquarius. Oh, look, I'm gonna throw that out there, okay? Look, you accept, you create your own reality, so you accept what you want, you walk away from what you want, you get to decide, okay? But I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are greatly appreciated, and let me know if you like to see more readings like this. And we are going to move on to Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Venus. Welcome to your weekly love messages. We are starting this reading by with a self-love portion of the reading. Okay, you have the King of Wands showing up reversed in your innermost. You have the Three of Cups showing up over here, okay? I feel like this could be a time where you're prioritizing friends and family over love connections, okay? You could be taking a step back from dating, or taking a step back from your love life, you know, just kind of saying, you know what? I want to strengthen myself. I want to focus on me. I want to nurture connections, okay? You are being asked to create space for joy and fun and levity in your life at this moment, but I feel like it isn't about your love life, or you know, or you're kind of just adding on, creating space for friends and family as well, okay? Goodness golly, with the King of Wands showing up reversed over here, I do see this need for you to strengthen your inner self, strengthen your inner realm, okay? I feel like you have this glow up waiting to happen. You know, you are this King of Wands, you know, overall, like there is a fire energy, an exciting part of you. This, I don't know, I feel like there's a part of you that wants to feel excited, that wants to be adventurous, that wants to charge toward things that make them feel good, but it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to do that at this time. So that is something that seems to need your attention. You could be, you know, taking a step back from dating and things like that to work on strengthening that part of yourself. But yeah, I'm really getting a lot of, look, I'm gonna just kind of like throw this out there, you know, maybe getting around fire energy. So this could look like surrounding yourself with people who carry fire placements, okay? Maybe you're going to a bonfire, maybe you're lighting a candle and setting some intentions, okay? Maybe you're pursuing creative projects, okay? Do something creative, do something fun. I feel like those are some things here that can help you find that invigoration within yourself again, okay? All right, we are going to move on. I'm going to say, okay, we're going to move on to the what else is showing up for you. Okay, some of y'all could be getting messages, right, Pisces? I'm gonna throw that out there. Okay, you could be in communication with somebody. Let's see. Let's find out. What is coming toward Pisces. Who is coming their way? Okay. All right. You have the Fool. Ooh, you do have new opportunities, Pisces. You have new opportunities. You have new potential over here with the Fool. Okay, but I feel like you have to decide that you are ready for that. You have to decide if you are going to welcome that in. Okay, I am going to, yeah, I am gonna say, look, some of you could have the option for a fling with the Knight of Wands showing up reversed over here. Okay, like you could, have some fun times. You could have somebody coming and going. Okay, maybe that is a communication. I'm even hearing like you up, kind of messages. Okay, kind of coming your way. The Knight of Wands showing up reversed in particular, like, while I do see people charging your way, I feel like somebody who's not quite at your level, because even though you are, how do I say this, is like, you're showing up over here as a king, and there's this Knight, okay, of Wands, okay, I feel like there is some sort of matchy energy, but I feel like there's somebody, like, that's not quite meeting you where you are, or you might see them actually even as, they're not offering me enough, this isn't what I want. Like, I do see that you're seeing your worth, and asking for what it is that you deserve here. All right, but do you have to accept the offers that come your way? Absolutely not. But I do want to say that the energy is there. For some of you, maybe you do want to just kind of blow off some steam or something like that. Okay. For some of you, I'm gonna throw this out there. This could be a past energy, maybe something that didn't quite pan out, where you could have a new opportunity at trying things again. Do you have to accept it? Absolutely not. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask if this is somebody from the past and you choose to repeat it. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for the situation? You have the Hanged Man showing up reversed. Okay. Look, a lot of you're gonna have to consciously look. No. The Hanged Man is a Pisces card. Okay. So the fact that it's showing up reversed, I don't feel like this is going to have a good outcome for you. It might destabilize you. It might make you feel out of sorts over here, okay? But what I was going to say initially was, like, if you do want to make this work over here, both of you are going to have to sacrifice something to really focus on this connection. So you would need to check in with yourself, check in with your person about whether you're leaving past hangups behind and choosing to genuinely have a fresh beginning or a fresh start, okay? But yeah, for those of you that don't have anybody in your mind, look, the potential is there when you are ready, okay? But I feel like you're going to have to take charge and decide that you want to pursue this new beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, Pisces. I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are greatly appreciated. Then let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, and if there was anything for you here. Thank you, and I hope to see you again next week.